He hates black people. He hates black people. He hated black people when he took out 4 full-page ads in New York newspapers calling for the Central Park 5 to be executed. Innocent black children. He hated black people when he picked Haitian immigrants to bully because he knew dumbass white-skinned Latinos like me would fucking fall for that shit. He hates black people. He fucking hates black people. I don't know how much clearer he can get.
Ask Donald Trump what his plan is for Black America.
He hates black people.
Ask him. I'll tell you what it is. Look at Project 2025. Project 2025 tells you the plan includes making police departments have stop and frisk policies.
He said terrible, dangerous cities like Oakland, Baltimore, D.C., because they're majority black population cities.
The plan includes making it more difficult for workers to receive overtime pay.
Wagwan kings and queens from Africa and across the ocean, welcome back to my YouTube commentary. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, this video, I have recorded it in the middle of the night, somewhere outside, somewhere in Africa. You can see I am outside, okay? You can see there. Total darkness, total darkness. But you know what? Something came in my mind and I said, I have to talk about it because each and every video that I share to you, it is a revelation. It is something that comes in my mind as a revelation. I don't just record videos for the sake of recording. No, I record video according to what have been revealed to me. So, according to the title, God of the Real Israelites is protecting black people. Most God of the Real Israelites is protecting black Americans from the Americans' nightmare and American lies. Okay? Now, I know some people might think this is political talk or another analysis of American politics. No, this is deeper. This is spiritual. This is prophetic. This is about who we as black people truly are. This is about where we have come from. And this is why no matter how hard things are, no matter how hard the system tries to oppress us, it cannot destroy us. When I talk about the system, I talk about the DJT policies. Because DJT policies is affecting everyone. It's affecting migrants. It's affecting Latinos. It's affecting black people. But you know what? Black people ain't falling for the bait. Black people ain't falling for this. We have policies that DJT have put there, and it's like a way to take black people back to the farms. A way to oppress black people. But you know what? The God of the Real Israelites, the God is protecting black people. Let's watch these clips first, and then I come back with more commentary.
Well, guys, unfortunately, everything we've been talking about is actually coming to pass. The Dow is down over 2,200 points again today. Companies are announcing mass layoffs. People are going to lose their jobs. People are going to start losing their homes. It's going to get very, very bumpy. And so I've been talking to some of my economist friends today around the country. And just to give you an idea, so you can plan for your family for this war, this trade war that's going on that Trump has created out of nothing for absolutely no reason. He has no idea what he's doing. You can plan for an additional $500 to $1,000 a month in expenses on things you already buy. About 40,000 consumer goods are going to go up in price because not only has Trump put these big tariffs on these countries, but they're all responding and they are pissed, as you can imagine. And so now it's going to hurt us even more. Please plan for an additional $500 to $1,000 a month. I don't think there's any way around this. The only hope we have of Trump backing down, remember, he's a coward. He's a bully, and bullies are cowards. The only way he is going to back down is if we protest so much that he reverses these tariffs. That's the only way you're not going to pay another $500 to $1,000 in expenses, and this is just the beginning, you guys. People are going to lose their jobs. They're going to lose their homes. We're going to have homeless people. This is coming. It's just a matter of time. We knew this was going to happen. I knew it personally because I know Trump, and I know what this guy's capable of, and I know he doesn't care about anyone but himself. Okay, the only way we can fight this is to protest, is to get in the streets. Tomorrow, April 5th, is our big protest. Over 500,000 of us have signed up for this protest. It will be the largest protest possibly in American history. It's the only thing he's going to respond to. It's the only thing bullies respond to, as you know, is force, a punch in the nose. And this is a punch in the nose because Trump is all about ego. And if you hurt his ego by protesting, he may back down to get some people, more people on his side, because even the Republicans are starting to turn on him because this tariff thing is so stupid. It's just, you know, beyond belief, but it is what it is. Please march with us. I know a lot of you said, no, I'm staying home. I'm black. You know, we did our thing, and, you know, or I'm Latino. They'll target us and all that. That's bullshit. Let me tell you, I don't care what you've experienced in the past. If you're black, if you're Latino, if you're a woman, if you're any minority, he is coming for you. The only people that are safe are white, rich American males. That's it. Okay, we're the only safe ones. We're going to march for you, and you need to help us march for you too. He'll take every right you have. The black people listening to this, he's going to send you back to 1950s America with the KKK, and don't think he won't embolden them and the Proud Boys and everyone else that hates you guys because of your skin color. I'm sorry to be saying this. I don't want to say this on a video, but this is the reality. Women, he's going to take all the rights you guys have worked for. He's already taken Roe v. Wade. He's going to take everything else. We've talked about this. This is all happening, guys. This is not alarmist. This is happening right now as I speak. The only way we have to fight back now that he's elected is to protest in the streets. I don't care if you're busy. I don't care if you're scared to protest. Get a sign and get out there tomorrow so we have a chance to stop this guy before he destroys your life.
If you think Trump's plan to take over DC's police department is about catching crime, it's not. This is about stoking white fear, making black people seem dangerous. The Trump administration wasted no time, less than half a day before posting photos of black men they've arrested on the official White House social media pages. It's a calculated move to stigmatize black people, especially black men, as criminal thugs to be feared. There is not even a single white man that they have arrested and posted on the social media page, y'all. Here's the truth. Violent crime in DC is at a 20-year low. It's dropped since 2023 and 2024. White folks will think this is solely about distracting from the Epstein files, but the harm this stigmatization will have on our communities will be widely felt for black people. They've been running this playbook on Latinos since Trump took office. Now they're turning it on black communities in anti-black, anti-brown campaign dressed up as fighting crime. This is even worse than when the Clintons labeled black youth in our communities as super predators, because MAGA is creating the image of what a super predator looks like. Black people with children in DC, watch them. Especially watch your boys, because racial profiling and police violence is about to skyrocket there. Y'all be safe.
Black people, my niggas. Don't y'all take the bait. Let Trump do whatever the fuck he want to do. If he want to bring the military in that bitch, bring the military in that bitch. Salute. You know what I mean? Sick hell, whatever the fuck them boys on. You know what I mean? Let them people rock out and do whatever they want to do, y'all. Let them people do whatever the fuck they want to do. They trying to blue balls us so we start a revolution so that Trump can really enact a police state, and then he won't have to give up his term because America's in a civil war crisis. If we just stay the fuck at home, mind our business, it'll all blow over. Because he can't really do shit unless we do something first. Like, he can't do shit unless we do something first, y'all. I'm playing the game, so I'm a little distracted. Now that I'm not playing the game. Let's let Trump do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Eventually, his term's gonna end, and then we'll forget about all this bullshit. Don't fucking protest, bro. I got the hiccups. They're trying to silence me. Do not go out there and protest. Don't. Just save your energy. I know a lot of fucked up stuff is happening in the world, but the best form of protest you can do is staying alive. Don't take your ass out there and die behind no fake cause. Stay your ass in the crib, read books, work out, get fit, train hard, but don't go out there trying to revolution, because you're going to get your ass shot. Stay home so we can win.
Janine Pirro, which is Donald Trump's handpicked U.S. attorney, just gave marching orders to hit black and brown folks in D.C. with the harshest charges possible. No lenience, no discretion. Max out every street arrest. Let's call this what it is, weaponizing the law. Instead of focusing on real solutions to poverty, housing, or jobs, Trump's team is using the federal prosecutors like soldiers in war. And the battlefield is the neighborhoods. They're pulling in Department of Defense lawyers, yes, the military, to help prosecute misdemeanors. Think about that. America can't find lawyers to defend your rights in a housing court, but they can pull the Pentagon staff to make sure somebody sleeping on a park bench gets slapped with a federal time. This isn't about safety. It's about control. By forcing felony charges instead of misdemeanors, they lock people out of jobs, housing, and voting rights. By moving cases into federal court, they strip away the small protections that local DC courts sometimes allow. And by calling this a crime crackdown, they disguise mass criminalization of poverty as public policy. History tells us this playbook. In the 80s, they used the war on drugs. In the 2000s, they used tough on crime policing. In 2025, Trump is calling in the military to keep DC under control. But here's the truth. Knowledge is our defense. The Constitution is still on our side. The 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendments, if we don't know them, we're walking into this war unarmed. So the question is, do we let them turn DC into a federal prison yard, or do we learn the law and use it like a shield? Because the way this administration is moving, survival and unity aren't optional. They're mandatory.
Welcome back. America has sold itself as a land of free, a land of opportunities, like America is boasting being the home of the brave, the shining city on the hill. And, they told the world that if you come here, you can live the American dream. But look around today. Just look around in 2025. Okay? We are seeing the American dream has turned into the American nightmare. Okay? Prices are out of control. Families are working 2 or 3 jobs to sustain themselves just to survive. They are working more jobs, okay? The healthcare system is broken. Homelessness is exploding. The political system is in chaos. And violence is everywhere. Now, here's the truth. Black people already know what the nightmare feels like. Black people have been in these movies. They know how it feels to lack, to work harder, like 2 or 3 jobs, to have, little payment, like black people knows about this because they have been living it for centuries. They have lived it through slavery, through Jim Crow, through redlining, segregation, lynching, mass incarceration, police brutality. I'm just trying to say, black people, with all the shenanigans that's going on in America, with all the broken system that it is, how it is in America, black people know this. This is a movie that we have been there, okay? The economic oppression, black people have been on it. So while white America are crying, or while America is just now waking up to what struggle feels like, black people have been experts in survival. And this is where the mystery lies. Because if America is supposed to be falling, if the nightmare is swallowing the whole region or the whole nation, that's how is it that black people, the ones who are supposed to be destroyed first, are still standing. They are still creating. Because in the midst of this, in the midst of what is going on, black people are still thriving, are still creating businesses. They are still traveling, going to Africa. With all that's going in America, I see black people on planes coming to Africa. They're coming to visit Africa, coming to motherland. Okay? And this is where I say that it is not by accident. It is not by accident. Okay? This is the hand of God. The hand of God and God of Israel. And not the white Israeli. The God of the black Israels. Now, let me talk about Trump policies, because the Trump policies was never about saving America, okay? DJT rose to power on one slogan, make America great again. But when you really break it down, it wasn't about making America great for everyone. It was about making America white again. That's what I think. And that's what I carry this. So think about it. His immigration policies were designed people of color from coming into the country. Okay? His education policies tried to silence black truth by banning critical history, or banning critical race, the theory, race theory, So and when we check about his justice system, it has empowered police to crack down harder on black and brown communities, okay? So his entire campaign was fueled by white fear of losing control. So what do we say here? The part they didn't expect is that every single one of those or every single of these policies, it has backfired. They thought they could break black people. They thought they could oppress black people, but instead they have woke black people up. They thought they could silence black people. Instead, they made black people more louder. They thought they could keep black people down. Instead, black people are rising higher. That's not accident by accident. It is the hand of God of Israelites. Because when you are the chosen one, oppression does not end you. When you are the chosen one, oppression reveals who you are. Okay? Now, why have I said, or why have I mentioned the God of true Israelites? I've not just said the God of Israelites, but true Israelites. Okay? Who are the true Israelites? Who are the people that the Bible say are chosen one? Okay? So there is something here you need to understand. For centuries, they lied to us. For centuries, they painted the Israelites as white. Okay? They filled churches with images of white Jesus, white apostles, white prophets. They keep telling us, or they told us, that we were nothing as black people, that we were just, or we were more than slaves, that our history started with chains, our history started with slavery, that our history started with colonization. That's what they told us. They told us that we should be grateful to whatever little piece of what the system allowed us or gave to us, But the truth cannot stay buried forever. The Israelites were people of the sun. The true Israelites were people connected to Africa. They were dark-skinned people who were scattered through slavery and colonization. And today, I tell you, today, black people around the world are awakening to that truth. And that's why, no matter what America throws to us, we cannot be destroyed. No matter what the white system throws to black people in Africa, we cannot be destroyed. We fall, we wake up, and we move. Because we are not just anybody. We are not just anyone. We are the chosen ones of the Most High. And His hand has been on us from the very beginning. When we survived the Middle Passage, that was God. It was Him. When we endured the lash of the weapon plantation, or when we survived plantation, that was Him. When we rose from the chains of Jim Crow and civil rights, that was Him. Okay? Or when we rose from Jim Crow to civil rights, it was Him. When we thrive today, even as DJT's American fails apart, that is Him. Okay? So the God of Israel have always been to our shield as black people. And the reason why white America is crumbling is because DJT came to power promising white America that he would save them, okay? He told them he would bring back jobs, restore their power, and give them back the world they thought they lost, okay? But look at the reality today. White farmers are crying about bankruptcy. White middle class families are drowning in debt. White youths are overdosing in drug epidemics. White business is collapsing. White politics is divided and crumbling. But meanwhile, when you look at black people, the very people Trump tried to suppress, they are rising. Black entrepreneurs are creating new businesses. Black artists are shaping global culture. Black culture is the one that is shaping the America. Black communities are uniting in ways that it has never been seen in generations. And why is that happening? It is happening because the nightmare was never meant for us. The nightmare is for those who build their comfort on stolen land, is for them who build their comfort on stolen labor. And the Bible already told us that the last shall be the first, and the first shall be last. Hallelujah. Okay? So, what we are witnessing right now in America is that prophecy unfolding before our very own eyes. The prophecy is here and it is unfolding. Okay? So, when I talk about the God of Israelites protecting black people, Him too is telling something to the white America. He is exposing the lies. He's telling us that this is not how it's supposed to be. And what black people went through, you must test the same dosage. That's what He's telling the white America too. Okay? Now, we have a spiritual shield around black people, okay? Or how do you explain that no matter how many systems America builds to destroy black people, we are always come out on top? How do you explain that? We always come on top. Even when they create policies, laws to destroy black people, still black Americans will come on top. How do you explain that? They tried slavery, black Americans survived. They tried segregation, they fought back. They tried mass incarceration, they tried bad policing, police brutality, economic traps, but black people still survived. Okay? So I will say this. What is happening is not just human strength. This is divine protection. The God of Israel has placed a shield around his people. And that's why even when everything looks impossible, black people still find a way. Okay? And that's why even when they think they have crushed us, we rise again as black people. And that's why my family, when DJT's American tried to destroy black people, it ended up destroying itself. See how white farmers are crying down there. But black farmers are staying calm, very calm. Okay? So the most dangerous thing to this system is not our numbers. Okay? The most dangerous thing to this system is not our protest. It is not the economic power. Okay? The most dangerous thing to this system is the black awakening, and more so global black awakening. Because once we as black people know who we are, no one can enslave us. Okay? Once we know who we are, or once we know we are the real Israelites, we are chosen by the Most High, then their lies no longer works. Their system no longer control us. Their images of white prophets or white saviors no longer trick us. And that's why they erase our history. That's why schools skip over black contribution on history. That's why media demonize us. That's why white privilege or the white system fears us, because if we stand in our true identity, America, as we know, it cannot survive. And this is what we call prophecy fulfilled in our time. In my time, I'm so happy. In my time, prophecy is being fulfilled. And there is things I'm seeing and I'm like, wow, I never knew I will live to see a day like this where white people are creating videos, crying on camera because of the economy. I grew up thinking that being white, you got everything. I never knew it would reach a time like this. Okay? Open your eyes right now. Prophecy is being fulfilled. The very prophecy is written thousands of years ago. It is happening in our time. The Bible said a people would be scattered through slavery as us black people. The Bible said those people would be hated, oppressed, and yet preserved as black people, also black Americans. Bible said the system that oppressed them would collapse. That's America today. DJT rise, America in chaos, the rage of white supremacy, and this is not random events. These are signs that the time of the system is ending and the time of true Israelites is beckoning or is beginning. Now, this is not just about America. Look at Africa right now. Nations are rising against Western control. Look at the Caribbean. People are reconnecting, are reclaiming their culture and their power. Look at Europe. Black communities are demanding respect and challenging the culture, or changing the culture. America, black youths are refusing to bow down to the system. Okay, from all over the continent of Africa, from Ghana, Nigeria, Jamaica, Haiti, name the countries, Paris to London, the same spirit is moving across the world. A spirit of unity, a spirit of freedom, a spirit of awakening. And that spirit is not random. That spirit is the God of the Israelites calling his people back to who they really are. Okay? And this is why America is afraid. This is why white supremacy is raging harder than ever. This is why they are calling to DJT like a savior, okay? They think DJT is a savior to bring America back to white because they see what's happening. They see that their time's up, and they see that no matter what they do, the rise of the true Israelites cannot be stopped. But I want you to understand this, my family. Their fear is their problem, but our strength is our destiny. The nightmare is theirs, not ours. And our strength is our unity. We need to be united. So it's a call to black people. Okay? It's a call to black people. We must stay united. We must build together. We love each other and we reclaim our spiritual power. Tell me what you think on the comment section. Am I right? Okay? Tell me what you think. Until next episode, peace out.